Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Deepak Unyal. In our previous tutorial, we have seen how we can declare a function or how to define a function. So in this tutorial, we will go into much more detail of the function prototypes, what a function prototype is and what exactly it does for us. So function prototype declaration, both are same thing. So what does function prototype does? It tells the compiler the name of a function. In our case, the name of function is square. The type it returns. In our case, square function is returning void or returning nothing, so its return type should be void. Third thing, the number of parameters, and in our case there is no parameter here, you can see, so it's a 0. The type of those parameters, and in our case there is no parameter, so we can't say anything about the type here. And the order in which the parameters are expected. So all these things are told by prototype or declaration. So if we go into more detail of this function square, we can see that the function name is square, it's expecting no parameter, the return type is void, and so on. So we can make some changes in our program. What we can do, we can write everything, or we can write these 3 lines in our function main. We are entering a number, and what we need to do, we don't want to just blindly call square. We want to pass some value n here, whose square we need to print. So what I can do, I will pass a parameter here int n, but this thing or declaration should match to the definition of a function. So if we try to compare this thing with the declaration of function, we can see that this is expecting a variable n, but we don't have any variable here, so we'll give int, or we can give n here. So this n is optional. In this case, we can give only return type or data type, not return type. So this should work. Now let us try to compile this program. Enter number, I am entering 2, so square of 2 is 4. So the program is working exactly similar as it was working in previous tutorial. So or I can make some more changes here. I can give int sqr, I can give take one variable, or I might just expect a return type from this square function, because I might use that square value at some point of time. So when I'm expecting some value, so I need to return the value here. What I can do, n cross n, I can return the value, but the type is void, so I need to make it int because I am returning integer value. We will not see the cases like overflow or anything else here. We can discuss it at some later point of time. And prototype should match the definition, so I will write integer here, and now we have a square value which has a square of that integer. What I will do, I can print it out, square of, and sqr, and now try to run this program again, and its output should be exactly similar. Or I have got some error that expected unqualified RD before int square was not declared in scope. So I think there is some error. I should see it again. What error I am getting? sqr is here. Maybe I should see the error again. So okay, there is some error. I have written in 2 times. It's not the way I should write or declare or define a variable. So now I think this should work perfectly. Enter a number. I should enter number 3, and the square of number is 9. So in this way, what I am doing in this program, we are telling the compiler the name of function, that is square, the type it is returning, it's returning integer in this case, the number of parameters it's expecting, it's 1, and the type of those parameters. And in this case, if I see the type of parameter, I have one parameter, and that's the type of that parameter is integer, and the other in which the parameters of those type are expected. But there are not multiple parameters in this case. We will make another program in our in next lecture, and we'll see how multiple parameter can be expected, accepted, or the things or the task can be performed over those. So I think guys, it's enough for this lecture. If you have any doubt or query, please put it in the comments, or you can mail me. Thank you so much.